actually think Pango is incredibly good versus Exort Invoker in the middle of the game. Like in these like 8 to 20 minutes or something like that, when you have this Midas, you're trying to be greedy on the Invoker. He can punish, he can gank these side lanes, and that means he's not going to have Vessel. We saw how good Mikey was yesterday when he did get Vessel versus the healing and stuff like that. There's an IO, there's a Lash, there's a DK. Vessel has its merits, so let's see if Mikey's going to be able to impress as this Exort Invoker. I got to be real, I really thought he was going to go Quaswex this game, but let's see what he can do.
He's already got the full build queued up indeed. As you'd expect with Exort, the Midas into the bots, going full greed. At least that seems to be the game plan so far from Mikey.
It's very greedy though if you do this. You have an SF who, it's greedy but not greedy because he's set up with the Clockwerk. It's just like the BKB timing and stuff like that. If you do get overrun, if you get the gap closed constantly from like some early blink DK and Pango getting on you, can be a little concerning if you do have a Midas on a Doom, a Midas on an Invoker, an SF who doesn't go early BKB. So could definitely be moments if, you know, if Liquid identifies that to pressure it and to take advantage of it.
And overall from Liquid's side, what do you sort of make of the decision then to end up with the cores the way that they were? Because there's definitely some flexibility, but as it ends up, they take Zai to the bottom lane on his DK, and of course they put Mickey on the safe lane Lash.
I guess they just were worried if they put Zai off lane that he could just chain feed. You know, if he get caught inside of a battery assault and cogs, like stuff like that, they won't be able to actually save him versus this high damage SF. They probably just feel that the DK has a way to prevent it. He just clicks the stun and walks away from the Clockwerk if he does get gone on, so can definitely understand why they went down this route. And honestly, it's pretty annoying for an SF to lane versus this unless you get early kills. You just get hit.
I mean, yeah. You just sort of see an example of that there from Arteez. You know, he wants to step up to kind of get in range to set up the chain combo of the raises. But one stun and pretty much loses 75% of his HP there to Zai and Boxy just right-clicking him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to look to see how much. Like, I'm really gonna be watching a lot for Mikey this game, to be honest with you, because I think they could really punish this greed. Because it is very, very greedy if you're going double Midas versus a super pressuring draft. I know they made it work yesterday, but it was because he also went Vessel into Midas.
Sure.
So he scaled after being able to do that early pressure to react to the movement. So,
I mean, what do you think it is about the game that Shopify Rebellion have seen and said, you know what, we're going to get away with this greed? Is there some sort of weakness to Liquid's lineup in a sense that even if they do get this early lead, that Shopify Rebellion, they feel that they've got the tools to sort of hold back the pushes?
Maybe because it's not a traditional carry, but Lesh we've seen played as a carry from different positions anyway, so not sure. Like I said, I'm a little worried that they are going such a greedy route.
On top lane, first blood will occur here as Mickey is able to take down Fly. He'll tick down pretty low, but he's back under the tower. In fact, he's got a stun at the ready to turn over towards table line. They might be able to get the two of them here.
He's got Wand.
See if they can chase him out of the lane.
Another bite.
They do. The setups there from Insania. Double kill for Mickey, and one of those being the first blood. That's a lot of money to the safe lane Lash.
It sure is. It's a very strong lane up here coming out from the CM and the Leshrac, just pumping in the mana, of course, with his ally soon. Doesn't have the Arcane Aura yet, but once he does, it's very effective.
And imagine what we're going to sort of see, that top lane, Liquid having a pretty good potential of continuing to get kills.
Yeah.
Whereas on the other side of the map, very difficult for Shopify Rebellion to do so themselves, as we're seeing, you know, Zai and Boxy feeling pretty safe down here.
I think Liquid is, I'm worried on. Like, I know it's super early tails, just, Mikey's going to have to do some super impressive stuff to be able to salvage his lanes, and, you know, we'll see how he does adapt, because right now I'm seeing him, he's already taking an early point in Wex. So maybe he is going to do some type of adaptation build. Maybe he just wanted a few points in Exort just for the start, but he's still like, it's not going to be that Vessel, that early rotations you can make as a full Quaswex to match the extreme pressure that Liquid is going to be looking to set.
Oh, yeah, so yeah.
Just super greedy.
Absolutely. Eyes on Mikey to see what he does. I mean, maybe sort of with the build and, you know, queuing up the Midas and such, maybe it's like a silent indicator that Mikey's like, he's looking at his team, he's looking at the pigs like, guys, this is a tough game.
Yeah.
And in his head, he's like, I got to carry this one. I'm going to take this on my shoulders. I'm going to do it. So we'll see if Mikey can.
Let's see if he can. He's going to have to do some impressive stuff. Right now, he's holding his own beautifully in the mid lane. Doom, it's going to be a bit of a troubled start for him. I actually think CM Lesh is pretty underrated. I think CM overall is a hero. If you have someone that is utilizing that bonus magic mana regen that you get, since it's, you know, if someone who's next to you in the lane gets that big bonus from it, some heroes just
I mean, they can go on this.
Yeah.
See if it's enough damage. Sable's got the scorch cover. Mickey, he went on that. He was super low, actually, when he started to follow up Insania, so he just ends up dying. Yeah, it felt like he was making that play as if he had more HP to go with, but Mickey was super low when he started that.
He's going a pretty fragile build to start. I mean, he went Arcane Boots, so it's more about pumping mana into each other, but that means he's squishy. Only 800 HP on this Lesh. Shopify will strike back.
Yeah, I'm Saberlight will be very happy with that one.
That is a very unexpected kill to get up there.
Yeah, I had to Saberlight, as soon as the spells were coming out, I was like, hang on, I could just kill this Lesh.
Mikey, going for solo kill potential here.
And down bottom. Holds back Zion the cogs, but yeah, RTZ not quite in position to lay down raises. And even if they do, Zion Boxy at this stage just very difficult to burst through.
I actually, you know, Mike, this is a build that people used to do ages ago, back when I played.
So what do we got?
You go for a kill threat in laning phase. When you go for this Wex, you're playing around setting up for your own Tornado Meteor combos in lane. You rarely see it nowadays. Like 90% just default pause 0.
Is there a reason why we don't? Is it? I'm gonna say, is it just because it's a very difficult thing to execute? No, this is some sort of super high skill play.
Yeah, super high skill. It's also it uses a ton of mana. Literally, like every time you go for the combo, Meteor and Tornado is 350 mana. So. I mean, if he can get a solo kill, if he can hand his own, then that could be huge, like you said, about him being that carry kind of in a way as the Invoker.
So far, Sears on the lanes, pretty close across the board, just that top lane, where Sablight's having a bit of a slower start, but he managed to get the kill out of it.
He might just die here.
And the Meteor comes down upon him, Fly TP's over, and indeed, he's dead. Mikey. He's got the build to do this sort of move, and maybe one of the reasons there why Nisha gets caught off guard. He's not necessarily used to playing into Invokers that are going to skill like this, Fog.
No, this is literally it's such an old school build / pub build that you see some players do.
Oh, I love this.
For the highlight reels. It's very threatening for the kills you can get. He uses a ton of mana, like I said, but he's not looking to Sunstrike in side lanes. He's just looking to shut down this Pango, and that's very impressive.
And look, he's going to have the Midas on at a good time, right?
Okay.
It's going to be coming out pretty soon. Bottom lane, Cogs. We'll trap the two of them. I'll see if Crit and Arteezy still able to back away from Boxy and Zai. Arteezy will get the space to step back, get another raise in.
He's going to get another one on him.
Not going to be quite enough to bring down Zai, though. Heals are already being pumped out by Boxy. No one to fall on that bottom lane.
Yeah, Midas at 7 minutes. It's already coming out on the courier. Nisha looking to try to die.
He's thinking about trying for it.
They both constantly have kind of these... Nisha now at this point has more kill threat than Mikey. But Mikey can definitely get it if Nisha's not careful. Midas is done. I mean, one of the faster ones that we get in the patch.
I mean, it really feels like this game could go two ways. It could either be a Liquid stomping, or it could be the best show that Mikey's given us.
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited. Got him. Here's the Sunstrike. Not quite hitting, but Arteezy will get the triple raise.
Yeah, Arteezy won't mind. Means that he gets the gold instead.
Mikey's like, damn it. Whenever you use Sunstrike like that, you're like, oh, man, now I don't have mana for my lane. But I really wanted that kill. Mikey. Continuing to play carefully. He's getting pinged, so Liquid, they're trying to set up for a move here. They de-warded the mid-ward as well. So they know there's no ward here. They might look to dive him. Power Rune, 5 seconds. They're bringing both supports.
Fly. He's got eyes on Insania. I mean, yeah, just a whole lot of pressure here from Liquid in the mid. Both supports teaming up. I mean, Fly's going to start playing around with Insania off to the side, but Instania's got the back of Nisha and Boxy. They'll swing over the way of Fly, take him down.
And they secure the rune as well, too. It's up top. Did Sunstrike?
Oh, he got him. All right, Mikey. He's turning up today, Mikey.
Pinging it out. Beautiful. Hey, level 8. So he won't, I mean, he's not going to be delayed on his timing for the double Force Spirit anyway. Mid-tower, though, it is looking to already almost drop with this DD and overcharge on Nisha. It is actually just pretty much dead. He's trying to dispel that DD off, but won't quite connect with the Tornado. Nisha's just going to finish the tower.
Yeah, the supports of Shopify Rebellion for now. They've headed down towards bottom.
Tower has fallen.
To see if they can set something up with Arteezy, but as it is, Crit gets taken out. Standing with the catch, Zai with the damage. It's Liquid.
They can
Overall,
move.
they continue to hold this lead. 2K advantage right now.
They can move around to crazy now with Nisha. I mean, Fly is incredibly dead.
4 arrows potentially could have been on him there. Insania was also swinging across with...
TC has no TP. They're just going to dive him.
They know he's in it.
Requiem, but he's got no backup. Okay.
He's going to get caught by the Dragon Tail before he can get it off. The TPs are coming in, but the Rolling Thunder's there.
They're gonna run.
I mean, Zai just casually picking up a triple. Let's
gotta get out.
to dive in for this Clockwerk as well. Nisha will be off the mark with a swashbuckle, but the 3 members of Liquid, they want to get him. They'll catch him in the frostbite. Another kill here for Liquid as Liquid start to group up and use that early game power that we expect them to have with these heroes.
Oh, almost gets Insidious. I'm surprised they actually finished the TP on the clock. Saberlight made the executive call. He's like, no, I'm not TPing down there. That is a suicide trap. They're going to get another tower. I mean, they're punishing greed. We said it. Midas Invoker.
This is what you were worried about.
I'm telling you, man, like sometimes, even if Mikey's cool doing these cool hot shot plays, their draft is incredibly greedy, and Liquid's, it's just not greedy whatsoever. It's all about applying pressure. The 2 towers taken, 3K lead, Lesh IO pairing up. Gonna be quick timing on this Bloodstone. And if, I mean, Nisha, he's gonna have also a very quick timing on Diffusal. Zai, likely to just go for the Blink next. I don't want to see him go Midas as the offlaner. I know, I've seen it. Oh my god, he does.
He's doing it.
He's doing it. Whatever. You know what? I honestly, maybe it's gonna bite him back, but maybe he's feeling they're in such a good position that it could work. But
it just feels so good on a deep.
I know.
You just get the blink, your game can kind of stagnate, even if you're getting some kills here and there. Get that Midas into the blink. You know, you're gonna scale. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna get that quick BKB.
Okay, well, we'll see if it ends up being good enough. I mean, with the advantage they've set right now, taking early towers, they probably can set up to take the 3rd one top also, and maybe it won't slow down that blink too much on him anyway. 3K lead from Liquid. They're surrounding top. Nisha's here. Maybe he feels he doesn't need to be the playmaker because of how good Nisha's game is.
They'll go straight for flight. Quick kill first. See if they can dive in for Saberlight. With the Rolling Thunder from Nisha, they should have a pretty good shot. It'll be able to step back to dodge the Rolling Thunder. The stun from Mickey still connects. Saberlight also taken out.
And they're relocating bottom immediately.
And quick moves. They're in the backup side to help take out RTZ. It's a 3rd death. Crit outnumbered. Liquid, they're going at full speed right now. 11-5, 4K lead. We're just 11 minutes in, but already feels like Liquid are getting so much done across the map.
They're just, punishing greed. And you know what? Yes, I fine. He's going to have Midas, and he's going to have an incredible timing on the blink anyway. And yeah, I think it's because also Nisha's just probably like, I'm going to destroy the map. I'm going to literally get kills everywhere. You don't need to worry about it. We don't need you to get the playmaker yourself. I will do it. He's got Diffusal done. Stone Cold Killer today. 5K lead already.
That's a
12 minutes.
Pretty terrifying start. I say that. Eyes on Mikey. Can he do it? I think, honestly, I really feel like Mikey, he knew that this was going to be a tough game from the start. That's why he's got it. He's like, guys, I have to carry this. I
mean, you said this game can probably go 2 ways, and I think it's probably going to go the way of Liquid just running over, because even Arteezy's queued up the Midas. I think desperation might start kicking in. Wait, is that a... That's a Vanguard. I mean, he's going to disassemble.
He's going to disassemble,
but
right?
still,
So, you know.
Whatever.
Indeed. Not the Vanguard Lesh of past years, where indeed it would be a report. Nowadays, with the easier disassemble functions, many things you can build.
Yeah.
For that Ring of Health and Bit Booster.
All right, Shopify, they got to stop this bleeding. But it's not the easiest. They're all so fragile versus this unbelievably far Pango. DD again on Nisha with the Diffusal finished. They're going to keep punishing. Will Triple Midas win a game?
I hope so.
I don't hope so.
Let's validate Triple Midas.
Mikey.
I'll put the Fairy Fires. Good deafening blast. He's got Crit coming in as well, but Nisha still able to take him out with the right clicks. Crit will find Insana in return. He's got back up a Flying Stabilite heading over to help out, but Crit's taken out as well. Double kill for Nisha. The Rolling Thunder's up, and Mickey, he's coming charging down the lane. Nisha's going to be able to set up onto Stabilite. Buy time for Mickey to close in onto the Doom. It's under the tier 2s though, and Stabilite has got enough HP to be able to back off and survive.
Instant reload. IO is 100 HP, but he'll give his life for that.
He absolutely will. Foxy there, offering up his life to secure Nisha. Another kill. Triple kill for Nisha.
Looks like Liquid did not wake up late today. Looks like they are very on fire with their movements, because these are some unbelievably fast rotations. Arteezy shows for like a quarter of a second. Zai punishes it. And yeah, Zai, he's going down more scaling. He's not even going for the blink. He's just going to go BKB next.
I mean, honestly, the last few times, I feel like he's got this set up onto Arteezy without the blink, right? He's just able to kind of walk up and stun him.
Sure.
So no need for the blink.
Okay.
And there it is.
The Midas.
The trifecta.
Oh my god.
The triple Midas scores. Let's see if they can do it. I mean, honestly, down 5K net worth. You got 3 Midases online. That 5k, you can recover from that.
Zai. This could be a good catch here, but he breaks away. Mikey can't connect with his tornado.
A meteor. Still going crashing down onto Zai. So they will find the Dragon Knight. Now they've got to just get out of there. Mikey, he's opting to TP out, doesn't want to be here.
I was like, is RTZ actually going to stay around here? That's very reckless.
He's got to run.
He sure does. Oh, and they're 5k behind, but I mean, 3 Midases. How much gold is that?
I mean, you do the math.
6,000, so they're actually like 12,000 gold.
Oh, it's sure. Because those guys considering the essential dead net worth in their items for now.
It takes a long time, a good amount of time for those things to really kick in, right? So this is definitely Liquid's time to just punish and take over absolutely everything. And so far, they absolutely have been. Look at the lanes. All 3 lanes constantly being shoved in onto the side of Shopify.
That's just bounty.
I love it. The reactions that could be in this game could be like, oh my god, how dare they go triple Midas? Or the opposite will be like, wow, triple Midas so good.
Dude, that's the side I'm on right now. I'm like, triple Midas, it could do it. Unironically, it could do it. Down 6k, that's not the worst spot to be in. It's recoverable. Crit. He's in with a hook shot. They'll come in as well with the silence to make sure they can take down Boxer without any interruptions.
Run. Shopify needs to run.
Just leave Fly behind it. Saberlight, though he's going to be the target. Liquid, they'll be able to look over towards the Doom instead. Nisha will get stuck for a moment. Doesn't leave any difficulties in taking down Saberlight. They'll still get him.
They get a kill, but it's on a support, and it's quite a commitment. It's a global. We see the build from Boxy this game. Most of the games that he played the IL, he just rushed the mech. This time around, I like it much better. He's doing the Holy Locket, then the mech. Crit.
Has been killed.
Likely to go down over here as also
in the mid. The damage is coming out from Instania with the ult after the setup was there from Zai. Arteezy's gone again. Sunstrike's going to be off the mark. Instania walks out.
They get the kill in the... You can see Crit. It's a desperation. He's cutting the mid-wave at the tower, at the base. Gets killed, and they just relocate Mickey top to just have him clear out the wave.
I thought you were going to end that sentence. No, what if we're going to say Crit and desperation, also queuing up the Midas.
Wait, he is? No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Let's see how much Liquid can continue to get whilst Shopify Rebellion are in this sort of farming state, this recovery state.
I mean, if they can just go for every single fight, Owen. They really don't have to stop fighting by any means. Just don't let them play the lanes, farm the entire map. They should effectively, with the way that everything is going to go, Liquid right now should be able to farm like over 75% of the map. Shopify is going to be very restrictive to be able to find this type of farm. So Boots to travel now on the Lesh to be able to hunt these people who are on these side lanes, always pumped up with the IO. And they honestly could force Roche at almost any moment when they see a good opportune position for it on Liquid.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Blink Dagger on Mikey. I mean, I like this. When you're going this type of greed, bots Midas, you want Blink so you can push into these very risky positions to shove out the lanes as much as possible, so then you can Blink and reset away.
Okay. I mean, yeah, overall, sort of what would you imagine is the build for the Invoker in the situation beyond the Blink? Do you need to get yourself a BKB?
He needs BKB after.
You have to get BKB.
I mean, Shard is also a... Wait, we'll see Nisha. They might get a big catch.
Good go. Yeah, they get the catch on Nisha. Mikey's in with the easy Sunstrike there with the cog set up a crit.
Nicely done. I think it's Shard into BKB. Shard is a really good farming tool on Invoker when you go for this type of build. You can meteor almost every single wave. Big kill. That is a huge kill, to be honest with you. That slows down a lot of the momentum that's coming up.
I mean, it's as I'm saying, I don't think Liquid's as far ahead as they need to be. Like, you're sitting on a ticking time bomb here. They've got 3 Midas. If the minutes pass,
true.
These heroes are going to be massive. Liquid, they've got to keep it sped up.
They're going to keep doing so, though, right? So let's see if they can actually keep that advantage going versus Shopify's greed. Very good hook shot this time from Crit. Below top, RTZ. So he should be able to get away.
I mean, immediately TP's come in from Shopify Rebellion, make sure that RTZ is going to be safe by the tier 2. Flying Saberlight. Side.
Liquid, they have to keep up this aggression. The big next timing for Shopify is going to be for these BKBs, the triple BKB timing that will come out for their cores. Liquid's got to just keep hunting.
I mean, they want to go for Mikey. He's already out.
Blink's away.
Blinking the TP, knows that Liquid's going to be heading over towards him.
Nicely done. Liquid, they just have to, I mean, they're just getting pulled all over the place. But they have to move. They have to catch these pesky Midas users.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Sorry.
under attack.
Got the high ground, so the Liquid's charging towards them. See who's going to get caught out here. Crit. It's up on the high ground, and they'll get the stun onto Saberlight. So Liquid, I'll get the 2 kills. Well, maybe not even crit, actually. Yeah, okay, they'll still get crit. Nisha, he's in with the swashbuckle. They'll take out the 2 of them, Liquid.
They have to go for these types. I mean, they have to just dive. Go for every single kill they can at the moment. But you see, look at Mikey. He cuts the mid wave. Arteezy goes top, pushes the wave out. So, they're doing some really cool stuff.
He's got his BKB. Mikey's building up the money towards his next item.
Okay.
Only a 3K, 4K lead.
Radiant's bottom tower
I think this is some
under
big
attack.
brain stuff from Shopify. I think they sat down and this was the way that they wanted
Radiant's
to
bottom
I mean, look at
tower
Mikey.
beat Liquid with.
He's looking for Insania. Can he get the solo?
Good Sunstrike. He has to back out now.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Stick around here. There's going to be a relocate coming in. So, not for now yet. Global's there. Nisha, he'll back off.
Nice global.
Yeah. So stopped any attempted moves there. Flight, able to make sure Mikey can retreat to safety.
Liquid, gotta keep going. Gotta keep kicking up pace. Lane's in a pretty good spot. Maybe it is gonna be soon that Roche timing. Nisha, Brigand's Blade. Didn't get a chance to look at all these neutral items. Now Zai does have Blink, so more ways of initiating. This would be very impressive if Shopify is able to do this with these triple minuses. Push, Mikip.
Radiant
Max Edict.
structures are fortified.
Another glyph. That is the high ground glyph. So they just really want to hang on to any of these outer towers as long as possible. And Arteezy's going to keep shoving out these lanes as far as he can.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We're trying to farm. You can see even taking away the triangle, trying to get all the farm they can, and now it's going to be that call for Roche.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are
Well, Crit, he's probably up for a steal.
Oh, yeah. That's all their game plan is.
He'll give it a shot.
Split push and steal as much as you can. Can he get it, though?
Let's see if Crit can do it. He's come in with some good ones in the past.
He's got another rocket in a second.
Insania does know where he's at. He's under the cover of the smoke for now, Crit. Trying to keep his distance from Insania. They've actually come out the pit. They really want to make sure Crit doesn't get the steal. He's going to get forced too far away. So Liquid should have the space to finish this.
I got it!
Mikey!
The last hit.
All right, Mikey. All right, Mikey, we see you.
Dire's
Easy
bottom tower is
Sunstrike.
under attack.
I look at the gold lead.
Look at the
It's
gold.
only less than 1K. Mikey's
They're
at the
doing
top.
it. They're doing it.
Oh, my God.
Triple Midas. It is the counter. And look at this bottom lane. They're going to go going on to Mickey. Bugsy is hit a lot of damage. Look at this. Right click's coming out. Not quite enough to kill him.
Too much heals.
But definitely enough to scare him a bit. At the same time, top lane, Saberlight. He's been able to get the setup here with the Doom.
He's got buddies.
Global silence is there. Saberlight is going to go for the TP out. And he's away.
Great global.
Yeah, and long enough there with the duration of the global to make sure nothing could be casted to hold him in back. A nice attempt there from Arteezy. Just still at the BKB, so he can continue to hold his ground a little bit. Couldn't quite get the timing to go with the Requiem, but a good intention there.
The high five at the end there. Oh, Nisha, he found him.
He did? All right, well, that...
Nice.
Not the spot that he wanted to TP over to.
Ooh, punished for greed this time.
Where he ends up being.
All right, Liquid, they have to hunt these pesky rats all over the place. This time they'll get a big one. And it's still, Shopify's still doing very clever moves with the way they're getting all this constant split push going. But Liquid's still the determiners of how this game is going to be. It's like, kind of like Liquid's game to almost in a way lose, because they have to be the ones setting that tempo, slowing down Shopify. And at Shopify, it's just keep playing greed, keep pushing out side lanes, keep going for clever catches and playing around your global versus this IO relocate.
I said that's the thing.
Got BKB.
They're 4K ahead. Only taking out the 1 tier 2. I think Liquid would have wanted to get a whole lot more by now.
They got to keep going. They got to keep trying to find everyone. BKBs, 3 BKBs about to be finished for Shopify. That will let them actually take a direct team fight, which has not been able to happen for them so far. It's all about just moving around. The high five. Beautiful. 3 minutes left on Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
TD rune available in the river there. Wasn't quite spotted out by Crit. Liquid.
Dire
Heading over with
are
the smoke.
scanning.
Global cooldown 30 seconds. Doom as well. Oh, Liquid might find some big stuff here if they're not careful, but Mikey, he is absolutely playing careful. Blasts the wave.
I'll take that.
Gets out. Same thing for Saberlight. Reading the map nicely.
Making the pings over towards Crit, but not looking like they'll catch anyone off that move, Liquid. At the least, they'll be able to start pushing this top wave around.
Zai's already setting up. They have that ward on the cliff. TP's coming in. They ping it out immediately. Can RTZ get away? Sure can.
I mean, at the same time, we're seeing if they can set up aggressively onto Boxy with that global, but the global comes to an end. Boxy's able to tether across. Cox, he's going to get stuck in that cliff spot. So he won't be able to get in aggressive, has to back up into the river.
Always getting... I feel like every game, at least one person gets caught there for a little bit. And look at Mikey. TP's top immediately. He's going to meteor the wave. Try to keep things rolling. Try to keep pulling attention all over the place. So Liquid still haven't taken out the mid-tier 2.
Is under attack.
They should be able to at least take that off the map now with this heavy push. The 5 of them.
Dragon Scale DK.
But feels like they want to try and push for more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, straight up to the high ground. Liquid, they've got to show the strength that they have right now, the leads that they've got.
There's still no glyph. Remember when they used it for the tier 2 earlier? It's still on cooldown for the tier 3. So Liquid actually timed this, I'd assume, because it's 15 seconds until it comes up. They get it.
Yeah, they're going to stick around.
But they got to keep going. This could be that big move from Liquid.
Yeah. Of course, for the Rax with the tier 3 going out. Still a minute on the Aegis for Mickey.
RTZ's looking to cut the wave all the way back there, so this is the last one that Liquid has.
Meatballs coming down.
There's a catapult there.
Top tower is under attack.
Another Edict in 2 seconds. Likely to drop the melee Rax.
Nisha trying with the idea of jumping in with the Rolling Thunder if a fight does occur, but indeed Shopify Rebellion, they'll let those Rax go. They know there's nothing to stop it. So Liquid giving themselves kind of that first kind of major objective now towards steps towards closing the game up. They take a full set of Rax.
That's a pretty damn good hit with a first Aegis, I would say. You're playing into these Midases, you know how they're playing, and you actually get that, and RTZ just has to insta-BKB. Where's the Basher's at? Nisha, obviously he's going to queue it up immediately after all these next few moves. I mean, he'll get it pretty quick with the way that they're farming around, but...
And you like this build as well from RTZ, so we're going to get the BKB into the Aghanims.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, that is an interesting one. I thought he was still just going to go Arcane Blink and stuff like that. Okay. I mean, we'll see if it pays off.
I mean, without a doubt, if they hit the combos, right, they'll have a pretty good team fight around sort of the coverage of the global silence. RTZ getting in with the Aghanims, Requiem, and Mikey just dropping down the damage.
They do have a lot of answers through it also, though, on the side of Liquid. They have BKBs. So DK, BKB, the Lesh BKB, I think, is just finished also. So they could just become immune to a lot of that damage that is going to be coming out. So surprising that he is going a little bit more magic-oriented rather than more hard right clicks on SF. Yes, it gives you more max souls, but not something like a crit. Interesting approach.
Shopify is feeling kind of strong. I mean, the 4 of them are heading out in this top lane. They're going to try and start a fight here. Crazy with a hook shot. They've got the Requiem, the global challenge, but the BKB's off from Mickey. As Mickey, he'll get doomed, but with the BKB already out, and the fact that he's pumping out damage, he'll try and stand his ground, and he'll succeed. They take down RTZ. Saberlight tries to turn to stay on top of the Lesh Drax, see if he can do enough damage to take him out, but the tether's there from Boxy. They're not going to be able to kill this Lesh. Mickey, more than fine, as Saberlight will also fall 3 dead on Shopify Rebellion. That's just not able to set things up, and indeed, the BKB's pressed, and the whole move is just... It's not going to succeed after that.
He's hunting. Ooh. Quick blink for Mikey. Liquid, they're getting these big kills that they need to close the game out. Basher's now done for Nisha, so good luck with your BKBs as well.
I'll check this out again. So sort of the timing there, they're in with the combo, but yeah, able to get the BKB off, and at that point, he doesn't even care if he's doomed.
I mean, where was Saberlight? I guess he doesn't have Blink, right? So he can't actually get the Doom off to be able to prevent that BKB initially. And Liquid now with that, there's no glyph, straight to high ground. Shopify has no way to defend against this push. They used literally everything in that last fight.
See if Liquid can get another full set of Rax.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Just down. for
got
it.
the stun.
He's in with the hook shot, but Zai, he jumps in aggressively with the BKB. He's looking to try and get on top of Mikey. The Ghost Walk's there, but Nisha, he's in with the Rolling Thunder as well. Mikey's gone. They'll get the Rolling Thunder on towards the Saberlight Doom on top of this, as well as Flight is 3 dead. As
They've
Liquid will take another set of racks without any further interruptions.
They've done it. It is. Now they can just keep pushing. There's no way that Shopify takes a single fight versus this. They're gonna have to buy back. They'll force him away. But Liquid, they're fine with just backing up and resetting. Roast shooting on the horizon. 15 seconds until we see that spawning. The triple Midases are not working on. But it looked cool. They were doing some cool moves, but Liquid...
I'm just disappointed.
You know, Liquid, if it's a team that doesn't play as clean, then the Midases can absolutely work. But Liquid, they're moving fast. They're reacting to the moves nicely.
So you'd say triple Midas can work, but you wouldn't advise doing against Liquid?
No. I mean, maybe in a pub or something like that. Oh, God, I'm going to drink so many pubs. Oh, no.
Well,
I mean, if you're very coordinated with the Midases and you know exactly how to split push and get things going, maybe it can work, but it's a risk. And the way the Liquid set up their draft, it's all about applying pressure.
Game's not over yet.
Not quite
I
yet.
still believe. I'm sure there's some believers in chat as well.
I love your optimism.
Could occur here. Shopify Rebellion, they're going to smoke out and look for it.
Nisha, I believe he now has Aeon Disc. So he's going to be tough to be able to bring down. And Mick is always just tethered up. He's always getting saved from Boxy, who almost has a BKB on the IO as well. So once Boxy has that, they can't even break the tether. He's actually just able to stick on top of Mickey and keep those heals going. Because last fight top, he actually got split away for a second from Mickey, but it didn't end up mattering.
Smoke on smoke. Crit is going to go for the outpost.
Here comes Nisha.
Thunder use stabilize. He's able to turn and get the Doom down.
And they burst him.
He's ready to lay down the combo. See if there's going to be enough damage to burst through this. Let's track. They're throwing everything down onto Mickey, and they're able to do it.
Bye back.
They take Mickey out. They turn over towards Boxy. Nisha comes in with a shield crash, and the Snorch Buck will bring him up RTZ and stabilize low. RTZ will die. Nisha is now taking a lot of damage to commit for that kill, though. But overall, it's Liquid with the buybacks, cleaning up. Flies the last one left on Shopify Rebellion. He'll also fall, and team wipe.
GG. Decent attempts.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Maybe next time. No, who knows? But indeed, Liquid, they'll get this first game win. 33-12.